In the vast and competitive world of business, there are some names that stand out not only because of their success but because of their resilience and vision. One such name is Gautam Adani, an entrepreneur whose journey has been a story of ambition, hard work, and strategic thinking. Gautam Adani, the founder of the Adani Group, has transformed from a small-town boy in India to one of the richest men in the world. His story is one of daring entrepreneurship, global expansion, and a relentless pursuit of growth. Born in Ahmedabad, Gujarat, in 1962, Gautam Adani came from a modest background. His father was a textile merchant, and while the family wasn't wealthy, they instilled in Gautam a strong work ethic and a drive to succeed. After completing his studies, Gautam moved to Mumbai in the 1980s with dreams of striking it rich. Starting out as a diamond trader, Gautam faced numerous struggles. But his big break came when he entered the port management business in 1993. In 1993, Gautam Adani founded the Adani Group, initially focusing on port development. His first major success came with the acquisition of the Mundra port in Gujarat, which would become one of the largest and busiest ports in India. Mundra port became the cornerstone of the Adani Group's growth. But Gautam didn't stop there. Over the years, the Adani Group diversified into various sectors such as energy, mining, agriculture, logistics, and infrastructure. His vision was to build an integrated infrastructure powerhouse. Under Gautam Adani's leadership, the Adani Group rapidly expanded across the globe. In 2016, the company made a bold move by acquiring the Abbott Point coal terminal in Australia, marking its entry into the global coal market. Soon after, the group ventured into renewable energy, building solar power plants across India. The group's footprint extended far beyond India, with major investments in Australia, Indonesia, and Africa. Adani's aggressive expansion strategy was supported by his ability to form key alliances with governments and large corporations. Despite his success, Gautam Adani's rise has not been without controversy. The Adani Group has faced criticism and scrutiny over environmental concerns, land acquisitions, and corporate governance. Allegations of monopolistic practices and a lack of transparency in certain business dealings have been raised by critics. Gautam Adani, an Indian billionaire industrialist, has faced a range of accusations, particularly related to financial and business practices. Below is a detailed overview of some of the major controversies and allegations associated with him and the Adani Group. 1. Allegations of stock manipulation and fraud. 2023 Hindenburg Report. One of the most significant allegations came in January 2023, when the US-based investment research firm Hindenburg Research published a report accusing the Adani Group of engaging in stock manipulation, accounting fraud, and other illicit activities. The report claimed that, stock manipulation, the Adani Group allegedly inflated the value of its stocks through offshore shell companies linked to the group. Financial irregularities. The firm accused the group of inflating its earnings and misrepresenting its financial health. Corruption. The report implied that the Adani Group had been involved in various corrupt practices, including possible links to political influence. The allegations caused a significant drop in the stock prices of Adani Group companies, resulting in substantial losses for investors. The Adani Group denied these claims, stating that the allegations were baseless and intended to harm their reputation. 2. Environmental violations. Adani's businesses have also faced environmental concerns, coal mining and environmental damage. The Adani Group has been criticized for its coal mining projects, particularly in Australia. The group's controversial Carmichael coal mine in Queensland has faced accusations of environmental degradation, including threats to the Great Barrier Reef from emissions and pollution. Land acquisition. The group has been accused of land grabs and displacement of local communities to establish its infrastructure projects like ports, airports, and special economic zones, SEZs. 3. Alleged links to political influence. Adani has faced accusations of having close ties with the Bharatiya Janata Party, BJP, government led by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Critics allege that his business empire has grown significantly due to favorable policies, and there have been claims of preferential treatment in government contracts. These ties have raised concerns about crony capitalism, where business success might be tied to political influence rather than merit. 4. Corporate governance concerns. Over the years, there have been concerns about the governance structure of the Adani Group. Critics have questioned the transparency of the group's operations, the concentration of control in the hands of Gautam Adani and his family, and the lack of independent oversight in the company's decision-making processes. 5. Debt and financial sustainability. The Adani Group has also been criticized for its rising debt levels. Critics argue that the conglomerate relies heavily on borrowed funds to finance its expansion. This raises concerns about the long-term financial health of the company, especially given the volatility in global markets and the increasing interest rates. 6. Legal and regulatory scrutiny. The group has faced legal challenges over various issues, including alleged violations of Indian laws related to environmental clearance, land acquisition, and other regulatory requirements. In some cases, there have been allegations of circumventing regulations to push through large-scale infrastructure projects. 7. Human rights and labor issues. The Adani Group's large-scale infrastructure projects, particularly in mining and energy sectors, have been criticized for allegedly exploiting workers and neglecting labor rights. There have been reports of unsafe working conditions, poor wages, and lack of adequate worker protections, particularly in remote mining operations. 8. International scrutiny. Adani's international ventures, especially in Australia, have come under scrutiny from environmental groups and indigenous rights organisations. The group's involvement in the Carmichael coal mine project in Australia has led to protests from environmentalists who argue that the project would contribute to climate change and damage ecosystems. Indigenous groups have also opposed the project due to concerns over land rights and cultural heritage. Gautam Adani's response. Gautam Adani and his group have consistently denied the allegations, defending their business practices and claiming that their growth is due to sound business strategy, hard work, and legitimate business dealings. The group has argued that the criticisms are part of an orchestrated campaign to discredit their success. Adani himself has dismissed allegations of corruption or impropriety, stating that all operations are transparent and compliant with the law. Conclusion. The accusations against Gautam Adani and the Adani Group involve a combination of corporate governance issues, financial irregularities, environmental concerns, political influence, and human rights violations. While the group has repeatedly denied the allegations, they continue to attract public and regulatory scrutiny. The controversy surrounding Adani highlights broader concerns about the relationship between business, politics, and governance in India, as well as the environmental impact of large-scale industrial projects. Adani, however, has always maintained that his businesses contribute significantly to India's growth and development. His response to these challenges has been to stay focused on his vision of building infrastructure that powers India's future. Today, Gautam Adani's wealth has made him one of the richest people in the world. The Adani Group is one of India's largest and most influential conglomerates, with a diversified portfolio across critical sectors. But it's not just about the numbers. Adani's influence has been felt on a global scale. Adani has also played a key role in India's green energy revolution, with ambitious plans to make the country a leader in renewable energy. His commitment to sustainability and innovation is shaping the future of India's energy and infrastructure landscape. Gautam Adani's story is a testament to the power of vision, ambition, and perseverance. From a small-town boy to a global business magnate, his journey is far from over. With a keen eye for opportunities, a commitment to growth, and an unwavering belief in India's future, Adani is poised to continue making a lasting impact on the world stage. As Gautam Adani once said, "You cannot achieve success if you do not have the courage to take risks." His story reminds us that with vision, determination, and resilience, anything is possible.